for the heat.
Dear friends, today we take you on a ferry ride from New York City to Staten Island, and also tell you about its history. So let's get started. The Staten Island Ferry, one of the last operating ferry systems in New York, transported people between Manhattan and its surrounding boroughs long before bridges were introduced. The northern shores of Staten Island were littered with piers. Competing ferry companies vied for a place in the busy waters. Today, the Staten Island Ferry provides almost 22 million people with ferry service annually, taking almost 70,000 passengers daily between St. George on Staten Island and Whitehall Street in Manhattan. The ferry is the only non-vehicular mode of transport between Staten Island and Manhattan. The New York City Department of Transportation is responsible for the maintenance of the 10-vessel fleet along with numerous facilities including St. George and Whitehall terminals in Staten Island and Manhattan respectively, the City Island and Hart Island facilities, and the Battery Maritime Building including all floating dock equipment. The Staten Island Ferry is run for one simple reason: to provide transportation for those who need it. However, the Staten Island Ferry offers so much more, including a scenic view of the New York Harbor and a no-hassle way to view the city, for free. During the 25-minute ride, the Statue of Liberty and Ellis Island are visible from on deck. The skyscrapers and bridges of Lower Manhattan are there to see you off as you depart and welcome you back as you return. The weekday schedule of the Staten Island Ferry employs 4 boats that make a total of 117 trips a day. Between rush hours, the boats are refueled and maintained to ensure safe travel for all its passengers. Terminals are routinely cleaned and maintained as well during the day shift. Weekends feature a similar schedule, employing 3 boats and only 96 trips daily compared to the buzz of activity required during the work week. This complex system made simple for the passenger operates year-round, completing about 40,404 trips annually to ensure that you get where you need to go. The Whitehall Terminal is a ferry terminal in the South Ferry section of Lower Manhattan. New York City is at the corner of South Street and Whitehall Street. It is used by the Staten Island Ferry, which connects the island boroughs of Manhattan and Staten Island. The Whitehall Terminal is one of the ferry's 2 terminals, the other being St. George Terminal on Staten Island. The Whitehall Terminal opened in 1903 as a terminal for municipal ferry operations. It was originally designed nearly identically to the Battery Maritime Building. A connector between the 2 terminals was planned but never built. The Whitehall Terminal was renovated from 1953 to 1956 at a cost of $3 million, but it had deteriorated by the 1980s. It was gutted by a fire in 1991. The terminal was completely rebuilt and reopened in February 2005 as a major integrated transportation hub.